We will not be reading comments from the chat today, but please feel free to congratulate your colleagues. To make today's meeting accessible to all, we kindly ask for everyone to have their videos off unless they're speaking. Thank you so much. Live captioning is available. You may find that at the bottom of your Zoom screen. Today's ASL interpreters are Jen Scott, Anna Nolan, and Sharon Hurt. If anyone has communication access difficulties, please reach out to one of them. And if anyone has technical difficulties, please reach out to myself or Jake Murtaugh. And it looks like we are all set now. So I'm going to unspotlight myself and we will begin to record now. Thank you, Jake. And I'll hand it over to Diane now.
Thank you, Nicole. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this year's Bill Taylor Award ceremony. This is one of the best advocates events of the year, and I'm delighted to welcome you all here. We have more than 150 people. We have so many wonderful nominees. We're thrilled to announce the winners today, and we also have a great raffle. So very, very glad that you're here with us. I want to extend a warm welcome to a member of our board of directors. We're going to keep an eye out to see if any others have joined us this morning, but our vice chair, Pat Vinter, is here with us. Pat, I wonder if you could turn your video on for a moment so that we can see you. There you are. Thank you for coming. Our board chair, Jessica Kemp, had also hoped to be with us this morning, but she is out of town, and she sends her regrets and her appreciation and congratulations. So I want to just say thank you to our wonderful board of directors for providing the advocates community with vision and guidance every day. I also want to extend an especially warm welcome to the family of Bill Taylor, his wife Lori, his daughters Alicia and Melanie, and son Justin. They have been members of the advocates community from the very, very beginning. And we're grateful they're here with us, as they are every year, to celebrate the Bill Taylor Award. So I wonder if you could, the members of the Bill Taylor family, put your videos on for a moment so we can kind of wave to you and say hello. Hi.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Good morning.
That's great. Thank you very, very much. I'd like to share a few words about Bill Taylor before we get underway. As many of you know, Bill was the former CEO and president of Advocates. He was the founder of the Advocates community as we know it today. Bill was a visionary and inspirational leader. He was a mentor and a true friend to all of us. His values are the foundation of the Advocates Way, and they inform our work every single day. Our motto, first we listen, came from Bill. Bill embodied all of the qualities that are the reasons that a number of you were nominated for the Bill Taylor Awards today. He was compassionate and kind. He was steady and patient in difficult situations. Bill always promoted dignity and respect, especially for those who, in Bill's own words, have been left out and left behind. One of the hallmarks of Bill Taylor as a leader and as a friend is that he listened deeply and well. Bill believed that the greatest strength of the advocates community is our staff, all of you. He would be so proud of you today, as I am, and grateful for all you do every day. We lost Bill back in 2013, and not long before he passed away, the board of directors created the Bill Taylor Fund to remember him and to honor his legacy. In one of Bill's last decisions as a CEO at Advocates, he said he wanted the fund to be used to support staff. And further, that he wanted the staff themselves to direct the fund. So a committee composed of staff who share the values that Bill stood for and who've demonstrated a deep commitment to the Advocates community was established. They are responsible for directing the Bill Taylor Fund according to Bill's wishes. And what he wanted was that, again, the fund be used to support the staff and that we not leave anyone out. The Bill Taylor Fund Committee works all year long, coming up with creative ways to support the staff. They're mostly behind the scenes, but from time to time, we have an opportunity to recognize and thank them, and we're going to do that today. I'm going to read the names and then ask them to turn their cameras on. So the members are James Irungu, who also leads the committee, Keith Scott, Jeanette Hall, Deb Record, Eric Millen, Mart Vilcher, Shakila Kurse, and Janine Taylor. Shakila and Janine providing support to the committee. We also have, thank you. People are turning their cameras on. If you haven't yet, please do so that we can say hello to you. And thank you, Deb, Jeanette, everybody. Thank you so much, Keith, everybody. Thank you so much for the work that you do all year round. I'm also delighted to announce that we have a new member of the Advocates Committee. People know Maddie Figueroa as the lead of our payroll team. Maddie has been a devoted member of the Advocates community for many, many years and a former recipient of a Bill Taylor Award. And so Maddie, if you're here, you could turn your camera on. We can say hello to you. There you are. So thank you and welcome to the Bill Taylor Committee, and thank you for joining the team. So I'd like to now invite our Vice Chair, Pat Vinter, to make a few remarks and then read a passage from the Advocates Way. So Pat, if you could turn your camera on and share your thoughts with the group today.
Good morning. My name's Pat Vinter, and I'm here as I'm honored to be here as a representative of the board for the annual Bill Taylor Award. When I was invited to join the Advocates Board of Directors more than 10 years ago, Bill was the CEO, and I had known Bill at that point for more than a decade, not as someone inside of Advocates, but as a social worker looking for needed community supports for individuals. I knew Bill as a compassionate, thoughtful, and tireless leader of this amazing organization. I knew that every time I interacted with Bill and other staff at Advocates, that this was not just an extraordinary man, but an extraordinary leader. A leader who so believed in the people in this organization and was so inspired by you each day that you brought his vision into being. Bill saw Advocates as a community of people working together and supporting each other towards building a more equitable world, a world where everyone was valued and supported to live a life that was good, a life that they wanted. As Diane said, when it became clear to the board that Bill would not be returning to Advocates, we allocated funding to honor his work and his vision. And we asked Bill to determine how those funds would be used. To his very last days, Bill was thinking about the staff and wanted the fund that was created to honor him to honor you. The Bill Taylor Award is Bill's legacy in action. By nominating one another through an award committee composed of staff, we see that legacy each year. Each year, we pause to see the best in each other, just as Bill saw the best in you. I want to thank the committee on behalf of everyone on the board. Thank you for keeping the spirit and the vision of Bill alive and well in advocates. I also wish to thank all of our nominees and those who took the time to submit nominations. You are the embodiment of the advocate's way in action. Thank you.
Pat, thank you so much for those wonderful words about Bill. I think for those of us who knew him, we are really touched by everything you said. And for those who never had an opportunity to meet him, I think there's a way of knowing him through you. So thank you very, very much for that.
Thank you.
We'd love it if you would read a passage.
I'm reading the excerpt from Part 1, Foundations of the Advocate's Way. At Advocates, our work is based on our relationships. Relationships with the people we support, their families, others with whom we interact, and with each other. We want all of our relationships to be authentic, respectful, and caring. Our motto is first we listen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pat. That is just the perfect passage to use for today, honoring all of these nominees and announcing our winners. And so that is what we're about to do. So we're going to move right into the individual award nominees. We have a number of them. I should say the work of the Bill Taylor Fund Committee is tough. They have a tough job. I'm going to read the names and then announce the winners. Lauren Purdy, Sharice Lee, Dr. Rob Carr, Alyssa Damiano, Zoe Holder, Nana Amoakuhini, Fatima Batista, Ekachak Mello, Helen La, Natalie Lane, Shari Rudisil, Julia Field, Jasmine Vardigans, Megan Mooney, Kusum Nabawanuka, Umi J, Walter Ross, Robin Woodhouse, Joe Rudolph, Linda Griffith, Gail Roy, Raymond Hogan, Ellen Snedeker, Jennifer Scott, Leanne Gaudet, Elise Materano, Bridget Bukhari, and David Olin. Would you all please turn your cameras on so that we can see you and congratulate you for your nominations. Well deserved. We're delighted and thank you for everything that you do every day. And now it's my great pleasure to announce our first individual Bill Taylor Award, and that goes to Shari Rudisil. I'd like to invite Amy Newcomb, who is Shari's supervisor and the person who nominated her, to turn your camera on, Amy, and to say a few words.
Hi, everyone. I feel so lucky to be able to share these remarks with the advocates community today and have a moment to honor Shari. Shari is someone who demonstrates true passion for the work she does and true dedication to the people we serve and her team. Everyone that comes into contact with her enjoys her boundless energy, constant creativity, and enduring positivity. I have watched Shari work to serve as many people as possible in the best ways possible for them. Shari offers not only individual health and wellness counseling, but also provides a number of groups and workshops. These groups have transformed as need presents themselves. When the Certified Community Behavioral Health Clinic, CCBHC, was presented with the opportunity to apply for a nicotine replacement therapy program to provide free Nicorette gum and patches to the community, she dove right in, took the lead, and completed the application. Recently, she worked to create a new tobacco cessation group with accessible ASL material after getting feedback from Deaf Services that this would create the best experience possible for the people served. Shari is always working to provide the latest and most effective groups for people. She even continued to run walking group in the winter. When I had the chance to cover this group for Shari, the individuals participating were quick to tell me how kind and knowledgeable she is. They explained to me that she always listens, encourages, and inspires them. One individual told me how thankful he was when Shari helped him get sneakers when he didn't have any of his own. She is quick to share her knowledge, not only with the individuals served, but the entire advocates community. She shared her knowledge as part of the Charlotte Naval series, works with the training department to provide accessible and far-reaching teaching, is the CPR instructor for the agency, and is always willing to lead an activity for the CCBHC team. We have been lucky to have her lead chair stretching and even experience a speaker she brought in specifically for the benefit of our team. We are all lucky to learn from Shari. I can't say enough wonderful things about Shari. She inspires me daily to be the best teammate and leader I can possibly be. Thank you, Shari.
That was beautiful, Amy. Thank you so much for the nomination for Shari and for reading it for us this morning. Next, I'd like to invite Deb Record, former supervisor, to say a few words, and then we'll hear from Shari herself. Deb, you are muted.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Good morning to everybody. Congratulations, Shari. I've had the pleasure of supervising Shari for several years as the wellness coordinator within Behavioral Health Residential. I'm beyond excited that she won the Bill Taylor Individual Award, as she deserves this day in and day out. Whenever I read the excerpt from The Advocate's Way, Finding and Celebrating Strengths, I think of Shari. In this excerpt, it states, when we get to know a person, we focus on their many strengths, relationships, talents, accomplishments, skills, and other abilities. This part defines Shari when working with her coworkers, teams, and everyone that she supports. In every interaction Shari has had with all the people she supports within the advocates community, despite her different roles, she is always able to meet people where they're at. Her role as the wellness coordinator speaks volumes with the people she works with. Some of you may remember that Shari would write her Rock Star of the Week emails. These emails painted such an incredible picture of the folks that she was working with and included their many strengths and accomplishments. The amount of work Shari puts into helping people make changes that they want to make without her own perspective and thoughts related to their health and wellness is remarkable. Shari's work has made so many impacts on the people that she supports over the years. Shari partners with staff to get a better understanding on how to support them in their own environment. She has been able to adapt her role during the pandemic and has reached so many people throughout the organization. meet their health and wellness goals. Shari is a team player and always willing to adapt to new situations without distress. Congratulations, Shari. This is so well deserved. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much, Deb. That was wonderful. I think many of us know Shari, and now anyone who has not had the pleasure of meeting her gets a wonderful sense of who she is through your comments and those of Amy. So now, Shari, I hope that you are seeing the chat. There are so many congratulations, congratulatory messages in the chat. So please be sure and take a look at those. And I'd like to invite you to turn your camera on and share any comments you would like to make.
Wow. This is such a wonderful surprise. Thank you, Amy and Deb, for just the unbelievably, thoughtful nomination and kind words. I'm totally feeling the love, and it's just an incredible feeling. I feel really lucky to be able to do the type of work that I do. The people I support just make it so enjoyable. But it's so much a team effort. So any success I have at all is completely due to just having the most amazing colleagues doing the most amazing things. So you all rock. And I've just been really fortunate to have had such brilliant and supportive leadership who I learn from every day. So just thank you so much. This means the world to me. Thank you.
Sorry, thank you, Shari, and congratulations once again, well deserved. So now it's my pleasure to announce our second individual Bill Taylor Award, and that award goes to David Olin. I would like to invite Jennifer Dragon, our program director at the Worcester County Jail Mental Health Team, to tee up David's nomination video. Jennifer?
Hi, can you hear me?
We can. There's a little bit of an echo, but I think we can hear. Oh, there you are. You're with your team.
Yes.
Wonderful. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Jen had to step out real quick, but I do have her words. On behalf of the mental health team here at Worcester County Jail, we want to thank the award committee for honoring Dave with this award. Dave has been a nurse on the mental health team for the past 10 years. As you will see in the next few minutes, he is loved not only by our team, but also by the medical department, security staff, and the individuals we serve. We hope you enjoy watching this video as much as we enjoy making it.
That's great. Thank you. Thanks so much for being here in the way that you are. And Dave, that's you at the very end of the table. Yes. Hello. That's right. So let's get the video underway.
Kind. Way to go, Dave. Kind. You're the best. Reliable. Kind. Passionate. Very.
Dave deserves this award because every time we need him, he is there for us.
We are nominating Dave Olin for the Bill Taylor Award because he always goes above and beyond for the people that we support, as well as his coworkers. Dave always makes himself available to help with any challenge and is thoughtful in all of his responses. Dave even arranged for the mental health team at the jail to volunteer with the Be Like Brit Foundation, which was an amazing experience for all of us. Dave is just an overall very genuine and kind person.
I nominate Dave Olin because of his compassion and his work ethic. Dave does anything he can to help out a colleague or a patient.
Dave has that most unusual and extraordinary capacity to be kind to everyone with whom he interacts. Additionally, he's the consummate professional. He follows up on all clinical matters. He is thorough, thoughtful, and diligent. I can think of no one more deserving of the Bill Taylor Award than Dave.
I'm truly honored to be able to call Dave Olin a colleague and friend. I'm so lucky to be able to work side by side with him every single day. Dave shows kindness and compassion to everyone he meets. I don't think Dave will ever truly understand the impact he has on those around him who are lucky enough to meet him. There's no one more deserving of the Bill Taylor Award than Dave Olin.
Well, that was just so beautiful and moving. I want to thank everyone on the team who nominated Dave and who put together such a beautiful and creative nomination. Dave, we can see you there at the end of the table. We'd love to hear from you if you'd like to say a few words.
I'll try. Thank you.
Yeah.
I would like to thank the Bill Taylor Committee, the Board of Directors, for selecting me for this very special award. I also would like to thank Diane Gould for her commitment of keeping Bill's dream alive. Diane strives for those we support in being there for our employees and their families. Most of all, I would like to thank our great team at Worcester County House of Corrections for nominating me for this award. I would not be here today without their support. A special thank you to Dr. Katz, Dr. Carr, Dr. Gordon, and Dr. Vineman for being my mentors and being there for me. Due to not working in Framingham office, I never had the pleasure to meet Bill Taylor in person. I was blessed to have communicated with Bill through emails during his final weeks. I reached out to him to thank him for all his hard work and dedication to the people that we support in the Advocates family that he created. I made a commitment to Bill that I would continue to do everything I could, caring for those we support, that I would never keep giving up, keeping Advocates strong. Receiving this award today shows me that I have kept my promise. I owe this to my wife, Dawn, Jen Dragon, and Dr. Carr. They all let me be me. They have given up on their famous words, "Are you ever going to take Dave time?" To me, the people that we support and their families do not have the choice of taking my time. Mental illness, unfortunately, never rests. If I can help it rest for them, even for a few minutes, that reward is invaluable. My rest is knowing that my patients know that they are never alone, that I will do my best to be there when they or their families are in need. Again, thank you for the award, and this is my copy.
Thank you so. Thank you so much, Dave. So touched, as I know we all are, by your words. Everything that you said is really why you are the recipient of a Bill Taylor Award this year. And I just want to say that I'm thinking of Bill now and how proud and grateful he would be. So thank you. And congratulations. And thanks to everyone on the team. So moving from something quite moving to something a lot of fun. This is the raffle drawing for our first prize. And Lori Taylor, this prize is for a Bose portable Bluetooth speaker. The value is $329. And I'd like to invite Lori Taylor, Bill Taylor's wife, to turn on your camera, Lori, and pick a number between 1 and 167. And then I will match that number with a name and we'll have our winner. Lori? There you are. Thank you, Lori. We need to ask you to unmute first.
Did I give you the number?
I think you probably did, but you were muted. So can
okay. Okay, 56.
56. Stay on for a moment, Lori, while we be sure that the first raffle winner, Erin Flynn, is with us. Erin, can you let us know if you're here?
There she is.
Is she? Great.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So we will get that. Wonderful. Thanks, Lori, and congratulations, Erin. The Bill Taylor committee will be in touch with you about your prize. Thanks, Lori. We'll come back to you in a few minutes. Next, we have our team awards, our Bill Taylor team awards. These are awards that go to teams that go above and beyond, again, embody Bill's values. And I'd like to let you know who the award nominees are and thank everyone who nominated you. So the nominees for the Bill Taylor Team Award are Coolidge House, 51 Winthrop Street, 867 Main Street, 57 Thayer Street, the DS and BI Residential Leadership Team, 428 Concord Street, Alexander Street, Deaf Services, and the Residential Lane Program in Blackstone. Could the members of all of these teams please turn your cameras on so that we can see you and congratulate you for your nominations, please? Hi, everybody. Great to see you. Congratulations. All very deserving. Thank you so much. And now it's my great honor to announce the first Bill Taylor Team Award, and that goes to Concord Street Deaf Services. And you can see the team here. I'd like to invite Anna Nolan to turn your camera on, Anna, and read the nomination on behalf of Sharon Hart.
Thank you. On behalf of Sharon Hurt, I continue to be impressed by the work of the Concord Street Framingham program in Deaf Services. At the beginning of the pandemic, there were only 2 core staff, Lisette Garcia and Chia Jung Nickel. They were supporting all of the individuals within a 2-family home. At the same time, there was a new person moving into the home. An older woman who had for many years been living on her own, isolated, and without any real language or access to communication. Her world was being turned upside down, and Lisette and Chia worked hard to build this new relationship. Not only with themselves, but also with the other people already living in the home. They were patient and kind and treated people with respect. They both knew and embodied the advocate's way. Like Pat read, relationships are the foundation to the work we do each day. Lisette and Chia, along with the Concord Street team, shows and continues to show the utmost respect for the people they work with and their families, supporting them to live a life of their choosing, even when it is difficult. Thank you, Concord Street, for being authentic, respectful, caring, and living out the first we listen every day. I'm honored to work alongside each of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anna, and thank you, Sharon, very, very much. I'd like to invite Brittany Granger now. Brittany, the Director of Deaf Services, could you please turn your camera on and share your comments?
We're just going to take a moment to make sure we can have Brittany spotlit.
Thank you, Sharon. There you are.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to do my best not to be emotional and show my tears because this is such an exciting and deserving award. When I think about Lisette and Chia and the relief staff that have been working at Concord Street over the past few years, I have been really fortunate. So I have been side by side with Lisette on this journey. I interviewed her, I hired her, and got to watch her proceed all the way up to clinical program manager at Concord Street. Chia joined the Concord Street team last year, and we have seen all of the changes at Concord Street, staff who have come and go. And the way Lisette and Chia have been able to support people as whole people, as people deserving of relationships, of embracing their backgrounds, their lifestyles, all in a positive and uplifting way. The level of optimism and enthusiasm just goes without saying for both Lisette and Chia. I am beyond excited for them and for the individuals that they get to work with. Lisette and Chia are the first people to volunteer and help out to go to another program and administer medications, to go to another program and help out in any way that is needed. When somebody in an outreach program needs something, they are right there willing to take them shopping for that new jacket, to help with electricity that went out, whatever it is. They truly are amazing and exceptional people. I am honored to be able to work beside such beautiful people of Lisette and Chia, as well as Concord Street. The people we support deserve this level of attention and care from the people they work with. People that come into their home every day should reflect all of these qualities. They deserve this level of respect. Thank you, Lisette. Thank you, Chia. Thank you to everyone who works at Concord Street.
Thank you so much, Brittany, for those wonderful words. I know that Lisette Garcia is here, and Lisette, if you could turn your camera on, I know that you have a few words to say as well.
Hi, everyone. Oh, my goodness. I am truly emotional. All of the beautiful things that were said. I have worked for advocates for more than 6 years now, and I can't thank you enough for believing in me. This is my coworker Chia, who has just been so amazing at the work that we've been able to do here at Concord Street. We enjoy the work that we're doing. We enjoy being part of the team. And again, oh, thank you so much for the kind and beautiful words. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Lisette and Chia and everyone at Concord Street for everything you do every day. Congratulations on your award.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks. Our second Bill Taylor Team Award goes to Winthrop Street. And there is the Winthrop Street team in the slide. I'd like to invite Eric Millen to turn your camera on, Eric, and present the nomination.
Good morning, everyone. This is Eric. Laura Graves is the Director of Residential Services for the Brain Injury and Developmental Services Residential Division at Advocates. And she's here on the call, but she can't be on camera, so she asked me to share some words before I read the nomination. From Laura, congratulations to the Winthrop Street team. I had the honor of being present at Winthrop Street for our CARF interview this past December. Shayla, Reza, and the entire team have done an incredible job managing all the challenges of the physical environment of this house. They have worked so hard together during the pandemic to make sure that Winthrop Street is not just a house, but a home. Thank you to each and every one of you for all you do, for all your efforts, and never giving up. Congratulations. And now, so that you can get a better understanding of this wonderful team, I'd like to read the nomination. There's been some wonderful nominations. It's a hard act to follow, but I'm going to do my best. The Winthrop Street team is a very dedicated, caring, and resilient team. The COVID pandemic has had a huge negative impact on everyone, said Captain Obvious, but has hit the Winthrop Street team particularly hard. The home is one of the oldest in the Developmental Services Division and has very little common space for the 5 people supported that live there, along with the 2 to 3 staff people that are on at any time during their shifts. 3 of the people supported that live there have not even been able to return to their day programs even after 2 years. So during the week, that means they spend, the support staff and the folks living there spend all the time together around the clock on most days. The team has done a great job helping people supported to get out into the community as often as possible. One of the folks supported at Winthrop Street often declines going out, so this can reduce the number of opportunities that staff have to bring people out to the community, depending on what the activities are and the staff available at that time. So you can get the picture that there's a lot of people in a small area trying to make the best of this situation. Probably the biggest challenge of the Winthrop Street team is helping the people supported to manage feelings of anxiety they experience daily. People living at Winthrop Street live with a syndrome called Prader-Willi syndrome, a syndrome that causes many challenges, but chief amongst them is never having the feeling of feeling full. This requires food and drinks to be secured and monitored very closely, because if they're not, people living with Prader-Willi syndrome can eat so much at one time that they can become critically ill or even die. It is easy to see why this part of the syndrome causes people living with Prader-Willi syndrome to constantly experience feelings of anxiety, particularly during meal times or at times when they're out in the community near food. The people living at Winthrop Street, the team does a great job of providing many food choices that are healthy and tasty, because each person supported has very restricted daily caloric intakes and diets. So providing a variety and quality is a key to making the meals that they have as enjoyable as possible. The people living at Winthrop Street get along with each other for the most part, most of the time. However, based on the stressors I've already described, paired with the limited common areas in the home, there are intimate incidents of verbal aggression, physical aggression, and property destruction that occur. The Winthrop Street team manages these situations when they occur extremely well to provide safety for all that is involved, all involved. One person supported at the Winthrop Street home has a very long history of exhibiting verbal aggression. This aggression often involves the use of racial slurs and other very hurtful language directed towards the staff. This is often a daily occurrence. There is a team working on how to reduce occurrences of this behavior, but in the meantime, the Winthrop Street team has persevered and continued to provide strong supports despite being targeted with this very hurtful language so frequently. When you see the Winthrop Street team work with people supported, you can see the love and care they have for each other and the people supported despite the very difficult working environment that they have been enduring for the last 2 years. Thank you to the Winthrop Street team for all that you've done, are doing, and continue to do every day. We love you, appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. And now I'd like to pass it to either Shayla or Raisa. I'm not sure who's up next.
So let me say first, Eric and Laura, thanks so much for the beautiful nomination. That was lovely. I think we could invite the Winthrop Street team to turn your cameras on, and then Raisa to say a few words to accept the nomination, to accept the award on behalf of the team. So could everybody turn their cameras on from Winthrop Street? That's great. Thank you so much and congratulations. And Raisa?
Yes.
Would you like to say a few words?
Okay. On behalf of my team at Winthrop Street, I would like to thank you for this honor and a special thank you to Eric Millian for this nomination. I'm a little bit nervous, so sorry.
That's okay. You're doing great.
It is with great privilege that I accept this award for our group. I'm very fortunate to be working with such a great team. I can go individual, but I can't accept this award without acknowledging our director, mentor, friend, Sheila. Thank you for believing in us, investing in us, and believing in me, and always pushing for the best in us. I get emotional. Thank you for everything because you made this possible. I want to say thank you to my staff for their hard work, teamwork, and support that they provide daily to our individuals at this program. The last 3 years has not been easy, but we have worked together and made it to this moment. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Raisa. That was lovely. It is very emotional, and thank you. And congratulations to you and to the team, to everyone there. And thank you for everything.
Thank you.
So we will move now to our second raffle prize. And that prize is an Apple Watch Series 7 GPS with a value of $349. Lori Taylor, if you could turn your camera back on and pick another number between 1 and 167. We will match the number. Go ahead.
150.
And that is Mary Seifert. Mary, are you on the line, and can you let us know? Can anyone see if Mary's here?
I am here.
You are. Congratulations, Mary. And thank you, Lori.
Thank you.
The last 2 years in the advocates community, and of course beyond, have been more difficult, more challenging than anything that we have ever known. Staff in the advocates community, even as they were contending with illness and loss in their own lives, supported members of the advocates community throughout this time of the pandemic. We have never before, this is a community of people who are deeply committed to the people we serve. And I think we have never seen anything like what we saw in the last couple of years in terms of the depth of dedication and perseverance and commitment. We all saw this, and this is reflected in the nominations of individuals in teams today, in the awards that are given today. Families of people we support also saw this and expressed their gratitude in many ways, often. This year, for the first time, we are going to give 2 Family Choice Awards that are based on the gratitude and appreciation and recognition that families provided for the care that their family members received. The first Family Choice Award goes to the Life Skills and Learning Center. You can see the team there. We had hoped that Eileen Prince, who's the family member of somebody supported at the Life Skills and Learning Center, could be here to say a few words of her own, but she was unable to be here today. So let me, on behalf of Eileen, extend her appreciation, her gratitude, and that of many family members of the people your team supports for everything from helping people manage life at home without being able to come into the center, to fun and creative activities that touched not only the community of people you serve, but the whole advocates community. And in the words of one family member, for just every day bringing a smile to the face of her child. So congratulations and thank you. Please turn your cameras off so that we can see your faces. And I'd like to invite Liz Bardez to say a few words to accept this award on behalf of your team.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry for the hoarse voice. I'm not feeling so well. We are so honored to receive the Bill Taylor Family Award. Thank you to Mrs. Prince and other families for the wonderful thoughts and remarks that you've given to us over the course of the last few years specifically. If there was any good out of COVID, it would be the personal relationships that have been closely built with family members, caregivers, providers, and guardians. The day staff have spent many days, evenings, weekends with individuals and their families talking on the telephone, doing FaceTime, personally visiting their homes, and even better, making amazing lip syncs to send out to those families to bring an extra smile to their day. It is our pleasure every day to be a part of the lives of those we serve. Thank you for this wonderful honor.
Thank you, Liz. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Thank you for being here today for this and for everything you and your team do all year long. Those wonderful videos also were uplifting for every member of the advocates community and not just those receiving support and working at the center. So congratulations to everyone and thank you. Our second Bill Taylor Family Choice Award goes to the Southborough team. I'd like to invite a family member and longtime friend of the advocates community, Susan Allen, to turn your camera on, Susan, and say a few words. There you are.
Okay, there I am.
Welcome and thanks for being here.
Well, it's wonderful to be among all of you. It's emotional. is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful what you're doing. And I wrote down a few notes to just mention here. My brother Peter has been under the care of advocates for over 30 years. He is about to turn 60, so I'm guessing it's been between 30 and 35 years that he's been in your care, with multiple psychiatric and behavioral issues. And we couldn't have done it without you. Our mom, Lucy Everts, loved Bill Taylor. And so I just need to say that. And I guess I also should say that I've recently retired after 40 years as a clinical, to get too emotional, as a clinical psychologist. So I know a little bit about mental health and about, I can't pretend to know the range of issues that you're all managing, but perhaps a little bit. And it's just such valuable work. And so often over the many years, my siblings and I have, honestly, we say it probably once a month anyway, that we're just so incredibly thankful for advocates. We don't know where Pete would be without you. We certainly don't know where we would be without you. And I guess I just also wanted to say something about the many layers of, and maybe there are some of you here that have worked with Pete, I have no idea, but there are just so many layers of support that have meant the world to us. Respite care, which he's used a ton, and money issues, psychiatric things, of course, legal issues. He's had many, many caseworkers over the years. I know I've talked with many of them over time, and they've been great. Things like housing help and picnics at the holidays. And it's wonderful what you've provided for Pete and for us as well, because I know that I've called on many of you over the years for all kinds of reasons. So I guess I just want to say that I'm sure I speak for many, many, many other families to thank you for all that you're doing, all of your good and compassionate work. And thanks for including me on this.
Thank you so much, Susan. Your words mean a lot, I know, to the team and to me, to everyone here in the advocates community. I want to say that Bill Taylor also loved Lucy Everts. So thank you for joining us and for sharing those heartfelt words. So I'd love to invite the Southborough team to turn on your cameras and so that we can see all of you and say congratulations to you. And Amanda Savadian, you're invited to accept the award on behalf of the team.
This is Amanda, Clinical Director for the Southborough team. Thank you so much, Susan, for your kind words. I was promising myself I wouldn't cry, but may or may not happen. I'm really humbled to accept the Family Choice Award on behalf of my team, many of whom are present in this Zoom. Southborough really is a team that goes above and beyond in their work, supporting individuals and their families. And it's my hope that they continue to do so for many, many years. It really is a pleasure to now lead them. So thank you everyone for organizing this award ceremony, for nominating us, and for all the work that you yourselves have done for our advocates community. It is an honor to work among you. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Amanda, and congratulations to you and to the whole team. And once again, thank you to Susan. So our final award today, we have two more activities today. We have one more award and then another raffle prize. So please stay for right to the end. The final award is made on behalf of the Metro West Human Services Advocacy Coalition. The coalition is a consortium of consumers, providers, community agencies, organizations, families, and friends of Human Services in the greater Metro West area. Since 2014 and up until the pandemic, the coalition has given an Outstanding Human Service Professional Award, an individual award, and a team award in memory of Bill Taylor to individuals and teams who go above and beyond serving the Metro West communities. In 2020, just before the pandemic hit, our very own independent living in-home supports team was selected for the Outstanding Human Services Team Award. The pandemic got in the way of honoring them that year. The event was canceled. Same was true for last year. And so we decided that today would be a good day to celebrate them. So I'd like to share just a little bit about one of the many reasons why the team was selected for this award. And the nomination described the ways in which this team supports people not only throughout their lives, but even as they face the end of life. And a particular story was shared about working with a man who was nearing the end of his life and who wanted to plan a celebration of his life that would occur after he passed away. And so the team worked with him around all of the things that he wanted. And when he died, a celebration of life was given that really reflected everything he wanted. So I thought that this really just reflected a way in which personal agency and self-determination, individual choice, up to and including the end of one's life. So I'd like to invite the members of the team to turn your cameras on so we can see you and congratulate you. And Mart Vilcher will say a few words to accept the nomination on behalf of the team. Hi, everybody, and congratulations. Mart, are you here with us?
Yes, I am.
Good. Will we be able to see you? I can't see you yet. There you are.
Good morning, everyone. It is an honor for me to be receiving this award today on behalf of the Independent Living team for their outstanding work. I'm proud to be able to work with such an incredible team. Their dedication to the individuals we support is truly inspiring, and it's a joy to witness. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, Mart. And once again, congratulations to the entire team on behalf of the Metro West Advocacy Coalition and the entire advocates community. Well done, and thank you. So now we will raffle off our final prize, and that is a Samsung 50-inch smart LED TV of $400 value. Lori, could you please pick another number between 1 and 167?
I will say number 7.
And number 7, the award winner is Ekachak Mello. Are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations. You are the raffle prize winner.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're glad you're here. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I hope that everyone has been looking at the chat because there are so many wonderful words of appreciation and congratulations. Oops, I'm being told there's one more raffle and I am not seeing it on my list. So can somebody, so I'm sorry about that. Can somebody, oh, I see. Mary, one of our award winners, would like to give up her prize so that someone else can win it. Mary, that's tremendously generous, and it's so you, and it's so reflective of the generosity of spirit that I think all of us are feeling here today. So thank you, Mary. And Lori, could you pick yet another number, please?
13.
And that would be Andrew Fagan. Andrew, are you here? I can see he is here. Okay, congratulations, Andrew. And once again, thank you, Mary, and thank you, Lori, for choosing these winners. So again, I hope everyone is following the chat. You can see so many notes of appreciation and gratitude and congratulations. I want to really thank all of you for being here today. Special thanks again to Pat Vinter from the board, to Bill Taylor's family for being here this year and every year. For all of the people who took the time out of very, very busy and demanding schedules to make nominations of your friends and your colleagues. And just a very big and heartfelt congratulations to the winners, the individual and team winners. We are grateful to all of you. Thank you for everything that you do every day. There are a lot of people on this call, but I think we should turn our cameras on and this concludes today's ceremony. If you want to turn your cameras on, we can just see each other and wave and say hello and thank you.
Let's see. Let's give a wave.
And there's Andrew. Great. So many people joining us today. Thank you so much. It's hard to get through all the screens. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day and a great weekend. Thanks so much for being here. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mhm.